Davis behind. Derek Pierce has made a brilliant start and left Steve Davis behind. So it's Pierce, Steve Davis number 50, Gary Davis number 45 and the rest of the field.
Yeah, the heavy metal coming to side, and the brakes are obviously going to take a lot of stick in this race. There are some big stops on this circuit, but as you say, it's Derek Pierce who's got the lead. And oh, a huge sideways spin by Steve Davis. It holds everybody up, and he certainly loses second place to Gary Davis through that. The pendulum effect came into being there, and 46, well, smoke doesn't look as bad as Patrick Doyle's car, but he's not going anywhere. He's slowing down already, and he's being overtaken by several of the other cars. So Patrick Doyle, I don't think is going to feature for very long in this race, Andrew. But again, the Silverstone Jaguar trying to overtake the back markers, I think, because they're going relatively slowly.
Yeah, I'm sorry to be calling you Michael, Patrick. You got that name wrong, didn't I? Anyway, here come the leaders, and Derek Pierce is starting to pull away. It has to be said, in the number 58 car. It just sounds absolutely wonderful. Steve Davis in second place, then ahead of Gary Davis, so he's recovered from that moment. Then it's the reigning champion, Sean Collins, running in fourth place, ahead of Martin Sutherland, who's fifth. Then it's sixth. Is that 63? No. Oh, it's Steve Avery. It's number 3, Steve Avery, of course.
It's a huge stop for these cars here, Andrew, coming down to the Beckett and Maggott complex. And clearly, on the first lap, I suspect Steve Davis' tyres were fully up to temperature, and that was why it went sideways. So he's lost that pole position, and he hasn't managed to get it back yet. So we'll see what happens during the race. But meanwhile, there's all sorts going on down here, and another car smoking quite badly, number 34, Tracy Barker's car, but not too bad, but again, doesn't look too healthy.
Here come the leaders through that field, the big Jaguars are here back with us to complete 2 laps, and Derek Pierce not having it his own way, there's no doubt about it, that the number 15 car, Steve Davis, is making up ground like there's no tomorrow. He's got the gap down from 1.3 seconds at the end of lap 1 to only half a second due to speed up coming down, and it looks as though he's able to get past Pierce.
Yeah, as they come into sight, he's certainly trying to do that, Andrew, but the incredible smell of oil and brakes and everything else down here for these cars, but it looks to me like his car isn't as good under braking, and maybe that's going to be a problem for him. I don't know, Steve Davis' car much more circumspect under braking and seems to be roughly equal his power terms to Derek Pierce's, but certainly going down the straight, I think Derek Pierce pulled out that lead a bit.
Yeah, well, Steve Davis has set the fastest lap of the race in his chase of Derek Pierce, 1 minute 7.289. So that's faster rather than Steve Davis's own pole position time. So the pace of this Jaguar race is pretty stunning, and the clock still says 15 minutes. I've just noticed that we're not sure.
On my watch, we're 3 minutes, we're 3.5 minutes into the race on my watch.
Okay, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Paul, but it looks as though we've got a lead change coming up, because number 15, Steve Davis, got right alongside Derek Pierce's car, and they're sitting it out bravely through Cox side by side.
Yeah, they are side by side, and we'll have to wait and see when they come level who leads. But no, he didn't get past Andrew, and it's still Derek Pierce who leads. So I think Steve Davis will have to have another think about that. But at the moment, those two are drawing away from third place man Gary Davis. And fourth place is Sean Collins in number 1. Fifth place is number 10, that's Martin Sutherland. And then these a long way clear of sixth place man, which is car number 03, which is Steve Avery.
Yeah, well, Patrick Doyle brought out the yellow flags, and we thought we'd lost him from the Jaguar field, but he's proceeding in a westerly direction towards you, Paul, with smoke pouring from the back of the Jaguar, and the yellow flags have gone in, so I wonder if Patrick has spun on his own order.
I don't know, he's still in the race though, just coming past now, but I say he's been overtaken by virtually the whole field. Obviously he's going much slower than he did to get fifth place on the grid in practice, but yeah, I don't know how much oil, as I said earlier, it takes to fill up a Jaguar, but at this rate he's going to burn a lot, I think, near the end of this race.
Well, he's going to see the black and orange flag the next time he passes the pit wall, and that of course means you have a mechanical full-pack
Yeah, and I think he's put a lot of oil on this track, Andrew. Under braking here, the leads are very circumspect and much more so than they were on the previous lap. And I think that Derek Pearce has seen the oil coming out of that car, because he's not actually far away from it now, because he's almost coming up the lap at the back of the field. And there's not much doubt in my mind that there's some oil gone down on the circuit. Although, yes, there is an oil flag now. I can see the oil flag, or the slippery surfaces flag is out. So we do have oil on the braking area here to the hairpin.
Yeah, well, Patrick Doyle must obey the black and orange flag. If he doesn't, he will be shown the black flag, the plain black flag, which means he's out of the race, so he must make a stop at the pit. Into the pits, meanwhile, comes number 44, and that is... Who is number 44? I've lost that on my list for the moment. I'll work out who number 44 is. It's Cliff Ryan, of course. Cliff Ryan is into the pit.
He's now signalling, Patrick Doyle is signalling to the right, and he's still on the circuit. I think it'd be much better if he just pulled off at a marshal's post, but still. But he's determined to get it back, I think. But the leaders are still going to be into the back markers, Andrew. The slower standard cars, and it's still as you were. It's still Derek Pearce leads Steve Davis, but there's really not much in it. But a long way back now is Gary Davis in that third place.
Well, drama for Steve Avery on the exit of Duffield that time. We thought he was going to do a Torrey Canyon impression, but in fact it was tyre smoke coming from Steve Avery's car.
These cars they get a ridiculous angle.
It's wonderful to watch. And here's a great bunch. I think Patrick Doyle, with his indicator on, is pulling off into the pit lane now. And the blue flag being waved. There isn't room for 4 XJSs through Woodcote, is there? Well, I think there possibly is. Oh, and look, this is the battle for the lead, with Derek Pearce, who's got Steve Davis on the inside line going up towards Cox under the Foster's Bridge. But Derek Pearce said, oh, no, you don't. I'm not going to allow you enough room. Patrick Doyle retires.
And the leaders are in real trouble now, lights ablaze, trying to lap all these other cars, and in fact, no, you're right, the lead hasn't changed. Derek Pearce has managed to hang on through that traffic, but they're still being very circumspect through here, although the slippery surface flags are now in. But it's still Derek Pearce leading Steve Davis, and then dropping further back now in third place is Gary Davis.
Okay, well, Patrick Doyle has had a look under the car to see where that oil is leaking from, but it does look as though he's in for retirement. The clock is now working. Thank you, MST. Very grateful. We're past half distance. Exactly 7 minutes still to go in the JEC Jaguar World Monthly Race. The leader, Derek Pearce, is on his 7th lap. In fact, here he comes now through Woodcote Corner. No signs of any slipperiness from oil here on this part of the circuit, thank goodness, because it is one of the fastest parts. And Steve Davis only 0.4 of a second behind Derek Pearce. They turn right into Cox Corner. Gary Davis, of course, in third place, but really lost touch with the leading duo at the moment. And then the class leader, the reigning champion, Sean Collin, in 4th place, ahead of Martin Sutherland.
And a really good drive by, I think, 52 Gail Hill. I'm not quite sure what position she's in, but I think leading class D, isn't she? Yes. And she's driving really well in that beautiful light blue coloured car. So really good drive by Gail as the leaders go past me. They're going to have more traffic when they come down to you, Andrew, but Steve Davis still doesn't seem to be able to do anything about Derek Pearce at the moment.
No, and Gordon Bobik leading Class F meanwhile. There in the Golf colours goes Gail Hill. She is driving well, isn't she? She's getting a lot of experience under her belt now, is Gail, and she's had quite a character-building experience in Jaguars. I know she's been off into the wall here at Silverstone, but never mind all that, because Steve Davis is trying every which way to get past Derek Pearce. And Derek Pearce, well, you can only move once, can't you, going into a corner, and Derek Pearce is certainly making it very, very difficult indeed for Steve Davis, and separated by Nat Woodcote.
Yeah, and they're all amongst the traffic now, and well, they've got real problems now, I think. These cars take up so much of the track that it's difficult complex when they come to you, Andrew. And Gale Hill was under huge pressure here from Lawrence Coppock in car number 27. So that's back to Class D that we can pick out. And that's a very, very close battle indeed. But the leaders are likely to face the battling foursome, I think, when they come to you.
Can't wait for that. There's Gale Hill in the Comcats 52 car, and the leaders expected any moment now. Yes, here they come. And you're right, they've got much overtaking to do. The flag being waved. Pierce still ahead of Davis. The blue flag's being waved, as I said, furiously. And Steve Davis trying to get the nose of his number 15 Jaguar on the inside line alongside the black Derek Pierce car. I don't think he's managed it just yet. 4 minutes to go.
Oh, and a big, big moment here and a huge spin for Lawrence Coppock. So he's not involved in that battle anymore. So he's heading facing the wrong way down the circuit, and the leaders come around. He's scuttled out of the way and off onto the run here, but doesn't get in the way of the leaders. But huge moment for Lawrence Coppock there, and he'll have lost a lot of places in the race, Andrew. So
we're breathing again, Gale Hill.
Absolutely, yes. So Gale will be happy about that, because she had Lawrence right in her mirrors. And these are big cars to have in your mirrors, aren't they?
They are, and some beautiful driving there from one of the slower Jaguars as the driver sees the blue flag as Pierce and Davis slice through like a knife through butter going into Brooklands there, and a wide exit from Luffield for Davis, and a very tight exit from Pierce, and I think that might have cost Derek Pierce some time. Yes, it has cost him some time, and Pierce is under attack from Steve Davis at Cox Corner as they start their 11th lap, but my goodness, he can't hurry.
A very, very, very small back market to get out of the way, but they still, as you are, and this lap they've got a much clearer run down towards you, Andrew. They're just coming round now, round Beckett, and it's still Derek Pierce, and well, at the moment Steve Davis doesn't really seem to be able to get on his tail. He's a few car lengths behind, but a relatively peaceful lap this compared to the one they've just been through, I think, as huge gaggle of cars comes through, trying to pick out a third place man there, and lost him altogether, I think. But third place man must be somewhere amongst that lot. Third place man Gary Davis.
Yes, and you were saying that Steve Davis wasn't as good on the brakes as Derek Pierce. I wonder if Steve bluntly has got any brakes left. He must have put them through an awful lot of punishment with this big, heavy, powerful car. But Cox Corner, the 11th lap, and here they come, Derek Pierce. Steve Davis seems to get a much better run through Cox Corner. Any move that Steve might have on him with exactly 2 minutes to go. So I think it's going to be this lap plus the next one.
And it's going to happen now, I think, Andrew. They're really getting serious as they come up to lap Gale Hill. And this is, I think, Steve's seen his chance now. If he can get a good drive onto the club straight. And yeah, a bit of a moment there for Derek Pierce. He knows he's under pressure. Gary knows he's only a lap and a half to go. And, well, some smoke coming out of the back of Derek Pierce's car as well now. But I think you'll find if Gary Davis is, Steve Davis is quicker through Woodcote, this might be the lap it changes.
Well, he's not going to be so quick as he thought because it's raining over here, and also we've got a car off into the wall. We think it's Ian Suggett's car off into the wall. Ian is okay, but we've got caution yellow flags here, and we've got some sparkles of rain, so it's going to be very, very difficult indeed. Of course, caution yellow flags, which means what they say, caution and no overtaking. Here's the last lap. They're through the yellow flags, and Steve Davis is really going for it. They turn right at Cox then to start their 13th and last lap, and Pierce is under massive pressure.
It certainly is. There's no rain out here, Andrew, so we don't have any problem with the track. They've both got headlights ablaze, and well, at the moment it is still hanging on now. The 2 or 3 star cars they're going to come up against, but Pierce is going to have to drive a defensive race, and he's doing that here. Gary Davis, Pierce leads still, and well, they're going to catch at least 2 of the slower cars towards the end of the straight, but I think probably Derek Pierce has done enough to win this race, Andrew.
Yes, I think he has, and of course they're not going to be able to overtake on the run. Well, they're certainly going to have to be circumspect on the exit of Luffield, and then they can go for it when they pass the stricken Ian Suggett car. Ian, by the way, is perfectly okay for those worried